So guys, we're super excited this week. We're gonna get chalked up and hopefully the trailer will get moved out. We're super excited for that to happen, just so then we can start investigations on more parts of the hull that we weren't able to see before. So we're really, really excited to get chalked up finally. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We've gone up so many subscribers in the past month, so thank you so much. And we also want to do a huge shout out to all of our patrons and donors. Thank you so much. It goes such a long way. So cheers, guys. Hi, I'm Erica, and this is my fiance Davy. We are living aboard our new to us hurricane damaged catamaran, Barefoot 2.0. We met in Fiji 3 years ago and have experienced so many beautiful places together. For the past 2 years, we've made the ocean our home, starting on our Catalina 36 in the States and the Northern Caribbean. We hope to one day circumnavigate the globe, but for now we are fixing our boat one step at a time. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. When faced with a challenge, look for a way, not a way out.
Alrighty, morning guys, it's Monday morning. We've been here how many days? What, 3 or 4 days now? In the beginning, we got the boys doing a little bit of sanding, so they've done a couple of days of that. I've done some investigation work, but unfortunately we're still waiting for this lift to be removed from the boat. So unfortunately with it here, I don't actually get access to everywhere I want underneath. So I'm gonna have a chat with the guys and see if we can get rid of this today. As you can see, the guys have been sanding. They've got rid of a lot of the old bottom paint, and I've been going around with the grinder and starting to reveal. Actually, I'm going to show you on the other side, it's easier. Morning doggies. Just going to have a little look. So I've been grinding to reveal the areas that you can see that are damaged, or that I could see that were damaged. So here's one of the big spots on this side. Now this is where they ground the original gel coat back down to. For a proper repair, that is nowhere near far enough back, because you can see along here is actually a crack. And in this area, if you can catch it with the light, I think it's about this big, and this was obviously a hole. Now this has been repaired, but from as far as I can see, it didn't look like they put much in the way of a matting on. It looks more like they just ground out a little bit of a V and put in some adhesive fairing filler and then slapped over some paint. But unfortunately, some of the areas that I really need to get to are under here, and the same on the other side. Something else that I've also been doing is walking around the boat. And as you can see, all these X's, all these marks, all these crosses, these are all areas that need addressing. Now, they're actually all over the whole boat. Let's go underneath for a minute. So this side here hasn't been started to work on too much. Just myself doing a bit of grinding. So this is another area as well. This is as far as they ground back, and this is the crack area which they've just put some adhesive filler in. Now, I mean, to do this repair properly, I'm going to have to grind back probably to about here and here, and also grind it deeper so I can feather in a few layers of glass before we start using a fairing filler. But before the grinding, how I actually spot these areas, you see the difference here? This is the difference. So this is the original bottom paint, and this is where they've done repairs and put stuff over the top. So we've got a long week ahead of us, a lot of grinding. I want to try and get all the dusty stuff done, reveal any marks and scars and blemishes, and then what we can do once all that's done, that's when we'll start to actually put things back together, because it's going to need a drying time as well. And also with both the keels, I'm pretty sure the damages that are in front of the keels, I'm pretty sure that I'm actually going to want to take the keels off. So they are actually what's called sacrificial keels. They've been fiberglassed on. I'm not sure if that's correct, that they're supposed to be fiberglassed in, but they are fiberglassed in, I can see that. So let's see how that goes, try and get the keels off and try and get us properly actually chocked up so we can get rid of this trailer. So wish us luck. As I say, things don't always go as fast as you hope they do. Island time, as they say around here.
Okay, just because I think it's funny. So before we came into the yard here, I'm in the bathroom facilities here at the yard. Joel and Michael from Bums on a Boat, they told us that there's so many mozzies in here and it's like terrible, and you have to come in with one of those mosquito net things and kill the mosquitoes for like a minute before you can shower. So we decided to just buy a load of mosquito coils. So So every morning Davy's been coming in here first thing and he's been putting a mosquito coil on, and it has solved the problem. There's no mosquitoes in here anymore, so it makes having a shower super easy. So thanks for the tip, Joel and Michael, but I think we solved the problem. Look at those cool glasses.
Whoa. World looks better with these on. Everyone see that?
Whoa!
Decisions.
So we did have a similar issue on this side, which we managed to solve it from the inside of the boat, but we were taking on a bit of water inside. And that's where the original What the Funk was coming from, right there?
Yeah, that's underneath the sandbags. I said about that this morning.
Yeah. But now we're trying to see if the keels will come off, because there's still water coming out of it.
Yeah, there's definitely water in them.
But
And they're supposed to be semi-removable keels because they're sacrificial keels. But I think whoever put them on last time and they came off, I've put them on pretty damn hard.
yeah.
I'm not sure if they're sacrificial anymore.
Ah. So they are getting ready to chalk us up. So one thing that we do want to do before they put us on blocks is actually take the rudders out. There is some servicing that needs to be done, so it's better to take them out before we are chalked up. Oh, it's a long post. Will it do it? Woohoo! Was that hard work?
The first one, the port side was pretty easy, but we had that one off in Puerto Rico. We did it underwater and re-greased it and everything. Yeah. This one we've never had off. But the shaft looks straight, which is good. The other one was bent.
Yeah. The other one looks alright now though.
Yeah.
So what was the reasoning to take those off?
Because to get to the bearings.
That's right.
The bearings need either replacing or servicing every couple of years. Bearings on that one, we managed to actually just service them by cleaning them up. It's been fantastic. But I want to look at these ones. We don't plan on coming out of the water again for a while, so.
Yeah.
Might as well do every type of preventative maintenance while we're on the hard.
What are you thinking? This is a wee bit stressful.
Well, because of the damages we've got, this boat should be able to stand on its own keels, but as they were dropping it on the keel, we could actually hear some slight cracking, so there is some strengthening where we need to do. So we're going to have to find some different fixing points, or lifting points, stabilizing points, if you will, so the keel's not taking too much pressure. So we just changed the plan again, but it's, yeah. It's the way it is when you're fixing a boat that's got damages. We're not just changing the paint, we're actually trying to do structural repair. So these guys are doing good. They were listening, they're watching the boat and listening to how it was reacting, they put down, and we're changing the plan together. So
After lots of investigation, we have noted that the keels are fiberglassed on quite well. And our original plan to drop the keels will be a huge job. We've decided not to drop them. We will reinforce them and fix them in a different way. You may also notice here that there are spots on the side of the boat. In Davy's investigation, he wanted to check the integrity of the hull in different spots, not just where the obvious damage is. So far, so good.
So I like it at the front that they've actually put the sandbags under, because it really distributes the weight very, very well.
Yeah.
When we tried to put it down on their keels, it was too much weight just for the keels, because there is some repairs we need to do, some strengthening work. So we've added these ones at the back and distributed the weight between the back cross beam here and a little bit on the keels, and that's much, much better. We're much happier with that. There has been some damage during the lift, but Isaac's been fantastic. He's going to either get his guys or we'll work together to repair those there. He's completely open and it's not a problem. We're going to get it fixed.
And that was simply because when they put it on the trailer, it wasn't quite centered. It wasn't quite
put on the lift areas where I actually put the blue tape. So
yeah, so this is promising. We are off of the trailer.
We're off of the trailer.
Now
still got to get it out.
The trailer has come out and it wasn't quite centered, so they have to try and figure out how to drive it out, but I'm sure they can figure that out.
Yeah, they'll work it out.
They could even come out backwards.
No.
Not quite.
They're close. And I'm on. Am I live?
You're laughing!
Am we live? Alright guys, so we've just been chocked up, and one of the next things I want to do, there is a part that we don't know if we can salvage, because give me the camera, babe. Okay, so I'm just going to turn you around. Just in here, this is our depth sounder and our speed over water. But as you can see, I've fiberglassed a lot around there because we were having issues with water coming through, and that was where what the funk was, the stinky water that was coming up. That was where it was coming from. So we didn't know when we were going to get hauled out, so I actually did this only probably a month and a half ago. I sealed it up, and then we had the issue with the other hull and we realised we've got no choice, we've got to get out of the water. So I want to see if I can, it's plastic, so if I go around it with the Dremel, can I remove it and save the through hole fitting? So that's what I'm going to play with today. But before I do that, all of this stuff anyway, I also want this through hole out, and I want all this stuff out of the way so I can grind all this back, make sure that everything is as it should be. This was temporary fixes, so I just want to make a decent working space, so I'm going to clean it all up first.
So guys, we hope you enjoyed this week's video. We had a lot of fun this week. We've actually started to feel like we're making some progress, so we're really, really happy. Stay tuned for lots of more excitement that's going to be coming up. We are now on the hard, and it's going to be so much work that we need to get done, so stay tuned for lots more excitement. So what's the problem?
Problem is, stop using the sink. This is the drain.
It's like Chinese torture, isn't it?
Pretty much. I'm trying to work here. You're going to have to grind the